What's up, guys? My name is Ted Darklaw, and with me, as always, is the Black Knight. We are the co-owners of Hella Dope Toys, HellaDopeToys.com, and this show is Hella Dope. Aaron,
Yep.
how the hell are you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. A little tired. Apparently watching a UFC fight and then a daylight savings time do not mix.
Hold on, time out. Last night was a UFC night?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep at 9:30 p.m. anyways, so it's not like I would have watched it, but I'm really upset that I missed the opportunity to work myself up all day to watch a show
Anyway.
and just, the opportunity to have a beer spilled in your lap at 12 a.m. that doesn't come along every day, Aaron.
It's once a month.
Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. Was it good? Watch it? Was Joe Rogan there?
Of course Joe Rogan was there.
Okay, so the ones that Joe Rogan's are at, those are the good ones. The ones that Joe Rogan are not at, those are the it's whatever.
I mean, it was a good card. The card was good. The main event was, I lost like $5 betting on it, but
Holy fucking shit, dude. How are you going to ever financially recover from this?
I won't. Still.
You know why I can't bet on UFC? So we used to be part of Stable Wars, right? We're still part of Stable Wars. And the UFC pay-per-views would come up. And I would just pick a name. It's like Yujio Jezvlakovic versus Jean St. Pierre Vloglupidid. And I'm like, I don't know who any of these fuckers are. I'm like, I'm just picking the coolest looking name and hoping for the best. And honestly, if it wasn't for the little fucking television prompter telling me who's in blue shorts and who's in black shorts, I would have no fucking clue. And then I have the dilemma of, ooh, which guy am I rooting for? Blue shorts or black shorts? I don't know. This is why I failed at football, Aaron.
Yeah, we know. It's okay. We stopped judging you about that a long time ago.
Have we though?
No. Not even close.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was good. Can't complain.
I feel like you can.
I mean, I probably can, but it won't get me very far.
Yeah. Well, how was your week?
It was busy. A lot of shipping some stuff that came in super duper late, but we got it. It went out, and this was pre-order week, because like every day something new got added.
We had a dry spell there. We did December, January, February. It's pretty dry, so you can't expect it to be like that forever. When it rains, it pours, right?
Yes, but it's like hail.
Hail
balls. Yeah, I know. We know, like, it's March, and some people are getting their income tax returns, not me. But we're just gonna go ahead and drop this like big bomb of stuff, and then let you deal with the aftermath.
Yeah, maybe the Four Horsemen picked the perfect time.
Maybe.
We're gonna talk about that, friend. We're gonna talk about that, because boy, is the Cabal a little wild right now. I've never seen the Cabal so wild. So before we get into it, Aaron, can I tell you about my dilemma of a day?
Indeed.
So I had a very long week. I had a day off that was incredibly productive, and I was super proud of myself. And the one nagging thing was, bro, you didn't do show prep. We always do show prep on the day off. I said, it's fine. I'm known to wake up early on a Sunday morning and do the show prep. And show prep I did, Aaron, this morning. And my desktop, which is right here, where you are is where my desktop is. That's where I do all the real work, right? This is just a fuck around area. My foot bumped it. And somehow that just triggered the whole thing. It was like my dog. You accidentally bump your dog with your foot or something. They get all offended and they're like, oh. And that is what my computer did. And it just took everything I had just worked on away from me. Took it all away. Took it all away. And then, because I was on a time crunch, I was like, oh, wife's like, yo, we got to go do this and we got to do that. And I'm like, oh, I got to do show prep. And yeah, it was all wiped out. So when I got home, I had to scramble to do show prep. And you know what, friends watching at home, I really considered not doing this fucking hella hub an hour ago. I did it for you because I fucking love you guys. And I also know the humiliation that I would get for not doing it, especially from Stacey Hatch, who would be like, oh, Ted didn't do the fucking hella hub. What a fucking lame ass loser. Just push the buttons, bro.
Yeah, you can even do that.
Where'd you go? Oh my God. I was looking at the camera and then I looked back and you're not even fucking there.
It happens.
Am I talking to myself?
Yeah.
So, man, it's like almost like the show that didn't happen. But I did it, Aaron. I did it. It's all here. The banner works.
Yeah.
The Hella Hub, I think, works. I think. We'll find out if it does. But yeah, that was my adventure of a day. Which leads me to my next question, Aaron. Okay. Which is, what are you sipping on tonight? What are you drinking for the show?
I didn't make it to the store today, but I got an extra yesterday, and I saved it for today. And I was like, go with the good old orange soda.
Oh,
orange soda pop.
I drink an Alani that's that flavor, and it gives me go, but it doesn't give me happy.
Does it give you go then make you go?
Oh yeah. I'm fucking 42 years old, dude. I fucking piss every hour on the hour. That's all. I spend a majority of my day. They're like, oh, you have 24 hours in a day and you can do this and this. And I'm like, yeah, I spend 5 of those taking a piss. Yeah. 5 hours a day.
It's that it's getting old, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like that, like, ooh, it's like that fire hose blasting you around the room every time I'm like, dude, I will wreck a public bathroom.
Why? What?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
What are you sipping on, Ted?
I'm glad you asked.
Stacey.
In my trusty hella dope glass, I have some Diet Pepsi. But you know me, Aaron, I never leave home without the refreshing waters of Saratoga.
The old Bud Ice classic.
No, Saratoga. It's just fizzy water, Aaron.
Oh, fizzy water. Yes.
This is, dude, I drink this every week on the show. Sarah Toga.
My bad. I don't have my glasses on.
Blue, crisp, and refreshing.
Understand. My bad. I'll make sure I have my glasses next week.
So good, Aaron. It's so good. You should really get in on the Saratoga.
I'll add that to the list.
All right. Well, at this point, it's pretty rare that we're derailed this early into the show.
Well, I'm sure we're derailed by the same comment.
I'm derailed by a lot of comments. Let's review those comments in the chat right now.
Let's do that. Of course, we have Trusted Screamer with his wife. All about some hella dope and chill.
Ooh, goddamn, dude! Like, I kind of, Aaron. This is gonna sound weird. Okay, this is gonna sound real weird. What if we ask them to set up a webcam while they're hella doping and chilling, right? And then we go to the Trusted Screamer cam from time to time. Like, let's tune in to the Trusted Screamer. All right.
Yeah, moving on.
David, I'm gonna need you to hook me up, bro.
We're gonna edit that out. Hello, Ed. How are you? Hello, Robert. How are
Hi,
you?
Robert. Hi, Robert.
Hello, Stacy. What the
Stacy.
heck? Robert beat her? This show's definitely not rigged. Trust me. We ain't got time to rig a show.
Yeah, I fucking got it up at the last second. What the fuck?
We got the Titan. Hello, how's it going? Hell to the Dope Duo. And the Hellions.
Yes, that is the founder of the Hella Hub name that we stole and don't give him any fucking credit for. Because you know what? We fucking stole that shit fair and square.
Yeah.
But in the Wikipedia, it'll probably say he made it or some shit.
No problem. 13th Prince. How's it going?
Oh, by the way, the 13th Prince sent us the most adorable note on his order the other day.
Oh,
I don't remember what it was.
It was for the La Muerta, saying that our Facebook was targeting him.
Yeah, you Aaron, you fucking made that fire ass post, and
every once in a while, I know how to social media. Sometimes.
Look, I'm just saying we see all of your notes, no matter how ridiculous they are. So when you write dumb shit, we see it. We see it.
Yes. And the missus is upstairs with the children's and the in-law.
The in-law.
Yes, the mother-in-law is over for dinner.
Uh-oh.
The Titan might have been more of those two reserves than daylight. You know what? It might have been. It might have been.
Hold on here. Time out. Trust the Screamer sent me a candid photo of Hella Dope and Chill. Right there. See, I do get distracted by the shit that y'all send me. So now I need a live cam version of that. Okay, guys? Well, seriously, I'll make it a segment every week, Aaron. We'll just tune in to what David and Mrs. Screamer, Mrs. Screamer are doing.
This is going to end well. we're gonna lose our partnership with YouTube.
Yeah,
Facebook is gonna be like, no, we're not. We're done.
We've already lost 10 viewers, so it's fine.
It begins already. Menjoza, how's it going? Good to see you. Thor, what's up? And everyone, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Northern Nomad, he's screaming out. He picks UFC sucker. We got Lunchbox Killer in here. Happy Sunday. Got G Kim's Treasures. Hello. Stacy says Aaron dipped out. He's tired of your shit.
So many years ago. He's only here by financial obligations at this point.
I'm really not even here. This is a hologram.
Goddamn, are we really to the point where AI is just doing you so well?
Mm-hmm. Paid extra for this. Yes, I'm actually upstairs watching TV.
Not watching this.
No, not at all. Chelsea Screamer says he needs to learn how to make a hub himself.
Bro, let me tell you, lots of layers in Photoshop, and just don't do it, because once you do it, it requires at least 90 minutes every week. Every now and then you find yourself in a little zone and you can do it a little bit faster. But suddenly, because before the Hella Hub, I didn't really have to plan a show, right? I just had to make a thumbnail. And then I just showed up.
You didn't plan a show anyway.
Well, I
plan a show now.
I had to fucking Hella Hub it, dude. Okay,
what episode is this?
I have to do a pinch more planning than what I used to have to do. And it's just exhausting. Don't do it.
You're not fooling anybody here, okay?
It is.
We've done 108 episodes and have not planned. I think the only one we planned was a video for Diamond, and maybe last week, and that's just
no. the episode that we put the most work into was episode 14, Streams of Future Past.
Oh, we did do that.
We put a
Okay.
lot of work into that one.
So
And you know what?
three
Only
episodes
47
out of
people
100
watched it.
three episodes out of 108. Good job.
Yeah.
My son is,
We're putting in work for you, fam. For you.
Do you want to say hi to the humans on the interwebs?
Boop. Is that the in-law?
No.
Oh, what's up, Jaden? What's up, bro? Damn, he got big.
He did.
All right, everybody, nobody curse, okay?
He also wanted me to show Ruffles. This is Ruffles.
Bro, Ruffles is dope. I like the dance. Are we doing a Ruffles dance?
Yes. I'm Ruffles and I'm dancing. Look at me. And I'll be head bobbing like this. Dun, dun, dun. Good night, buddy. Okay. And we're back.
Hold on. Time out. Can we bring Ruffles back?
Oh,
Please.
He's going to bed.
That was the highlight of this episode, for the
Oh,
record.
No. Ruffles and my son are going to bed.
Okay, fair enough. Next week, Ruffles is going on the fucking thumbnail.
We'll plan it out. Be the 4th episode we've planned ever. Anywho, I have a chat to get through, sir.
Okay, yes, go on.
Ed says Kegel exercises will help with the pee problem.
I don't know who Kegel is.
But apparently it'll help you. You should probably figure it out. We have Fatrid. What's going on, man?
Oh, Fatrid.
Matthew Matson. Bring us to Mythic Legions. We'll get there. Jason DeMello, how's it going? Kaiju Kitty. What's up? Some
What up?
guy named Mr. Wonderful who keeps postponing his news.
Yeah, you know, he never rescheduled with us. He had to be a big shot and go to another country. And then got booted out of that country.
I mean,
And then did not
American.
reschedule with us.
You know, they don't like Americans right now.
Who does?
I don't either.
Very unlikable.
The Titan says, Mr. Screamer, Ted is making it weirder by the moment. Yes. And I have to deal with it every day. We have our good friend Legend Series. If you had not watched this past Friday's episode with Legend Series and Mr. Ted Darklaw, go check that out. It was a premiere, went live Friday. So go peep that out. They had conversations. They talked about things.
It was a great time. Had by all, I think.
Or had by just you.
Probably just me.
Yeah, probably. Trust Screamer says this episode is already awesome. Oh Lord, what's happening here?
What is happening here?
I don't know. Ted, Jaden is watching. So, oh, goodness. Okay, I think we got a couple more left. Viper Scout, how's it going? And Justin Booth, hello, you.
Hello.
Bastards.
That's it for the chat.
That is it for the chat.
All right, Aaron. Well, I know not a lot came in, and if it did, it is already gone. But there were some new
That's
pre-orders and whatnot. So, what can our friends find?
Well,
Toys, or what can they expect? Because they're going to harass us.
They can expect a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's coming. But the
Give
big
us some
one,
money.
just give it to us, yeah. Jayla Toys has hooked up with Mystery Inc. and had launched Wave 1 of their Scooby-Doo line. That went live this week, where you can get Shaggy, Creeper, and Mummy Akhra. That's Wave 1. Those are up on the website right now. They are $29.99, which surprised me, honestly. They're $29.99. I thought they were going to be $25.
Well,
And
we're gonna take a look at them here in a minute. So, and we can kind of dissect that price because I have some thoughts on it.
Wonderful. But as for new arrivals, nothing. The only thing that was newly arrived was Lemurta, and she's gone, just like that.
Just like that.
I posted it, and it was gone, all in an email. Like they literally all went out. I think actually the same day because I was down here packing stuff anyway. So that's it. Nothing new came in. Just the Muerta. La Muerta. Yeah, that's a tongue twister.
La Muerta. And now, question about that.
Yes.
That was brought to fame by our pal Articulated Ninja, right? Do you think that figure would have been as hot if the spotlight wasn't put on it?
I think so. For everything that it comes with, absolutely. I think his stamp of approval just solidified how awesome it is. So I gotta take a look at it. Like when it came, like it comes with a lot of hands, and some other stuff. Like it's a good looking figure. I'm really trying to find the Roja, the red version, but that's hard to find.
Also, and I know some people in chat have some orders pending. If you've ordered that and it is not shipped to you yet, it is going out tomorrow morning. We swear.
It's just Robert. It's fine.
It's just Robert. I wasn't trying to name names, okay?
How
Maybe he was trying to hide it from Stacy, you know? It's Robert, we have like 58 things coming to you right now.
Exactly. See? That's easier.
I wasn't trying to name names. I wasn't trying to throw a dude under the bus. You know, his wife watches.
He threw himself under the bus.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, well, you know, he shouldn't put it on her credit card.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did. That's a hold itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing else came in. I don't think anything expected this week, but you know how they do it. They just randomly drop stuff off and say, "Here you go."
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Jada Toys dropped the Scooby-Doo. So they had announced this at SDCC, if I am correct.
That is correct.
And they released the first wave just now that is up for pre-order. Aaron, did you say release date on that? Do you know when those are coming out?
Yes.
Yes, you know when it's coming.
Yes. It's I'm pretty sure it's like July.
July. Okay.
Or I'm just way wrong. Hold on. I'll take a second. It is drum roll. Yeah, July. Look at me. I'm smart. July 2025. So not that far away.
All right, so we're taking a look at the first wave here real quick because I know there's some diehard Scooby-Doo fans. Aaron, how much of a Scooby-Doo fan are you?
I liked all the old Scooby-Doo stuff. I haven't watched Scooby-Doo recently. I think I think the newest one that I watched was like the one that like LeBron James was in.
Yeah. And I feel like in our experience as collectors, normally companies that release Scooby-Doo figures, because, you know, not everybody has, but it's kind of just like a 5 POA, maybe, if you're lucky, kind of, oh, look, this is cute. But Jada Toys is doing this. So Jada Toys, in regards to Street Fighter, released their figures in waves of 3. And I think for Street Fighter, that works really well. What are your thoughts on these first 3 releases? So we have 2 villains and Shaggy. Do you think that's enough to whet the palate? Because my wife is a diehard Scooby-Doo fan, and her response was, "Where the fuck is Scooby-Doo?"
So their MO is going to be this is going to be their MO. It's going to be 1 hero and 2 villains in every wave.
Okay.
So to not start with Scooby-Doo, I think was a miss because Scooby-Doo by far is the more popular character. But I think this is their way of kind of drawing you in, like because Scooby Doo is in Wave 2, already confirmed that he is coming out in the next set with two unknown villains. So to have Shaggy first, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because knowing that Scooby Doo is going to follow, and you can't have one without the other. I mean, they're a pair. So for them to be the first two heroes, I'm okay. It works. I'm curious on what the two villains are. But so far, what I've seen and what I know currently, this is okay. I'm good.
Okay. My screen went all kinds of funky here. We are so tiny, and now I cannot fix us. There we go.
Okay.
My screen is still ultra tiny. There we go. Stop sharing. Because there's another picture that I want to post up from this. And I'm not the most diehard Scooby-Doo fella out there. But this picture really kind of changed my mind a little bit, Aaron. And that is
Yes.
both the villains have this mask pulling off feature. So I don't know if that's a separate head sculpt or a piece that goes on that. So that's a separate head sculpt.
Yes.
So they have the same thing with the mummy, and the mummy fella is more of an unraveling.
Mhm.
But I think this is brilliant. Like,
well,
never done
if
before.
they didn't do this, then there was a problem. This would be a huge miss on Jada Toys if they didn't do this. Because the big thing for Scooby-Doo at the end of the episode is they unmask who the monster is to show who the person is. So if they didn't have this, I don't know. I think it'd still do well, but I think this was the icing on the cake that made this particular line just like I have to have it now.
And, Jada had a strong showing with Street Fighter. Like, we're all on board with Street Fighter. We really wanted them to get Mortal Kombat, and obviously we know that's not happening. The Scooby-Doo is fine, but I think this is like the first opportunity for Scooby-Doo fans to get something like real that you can do something with. Now, what I'm wondering is, and I don't think they're going to do this, but McFarlane, he had done those kind of Batcave play sets and backdrops, and I don't know, the dioramas that these were displayed with kind of the promotional shots, and they had like smoke over it and everything. I think Jada could also really kill it here with kind of some Dio pieces, something sold separately, maybe like $35-40 with a sliding bookcase or something like that.
Right.
Because the diorama pictures from the promotional pictures, like, those are killer, dude. And I think if you're talking about putting something on the shelf or something in the detolf, I think that goes a long way. I don't know. You're the guy with the insider scoop. Do you think something like that might be happening, or is Jada staying away from that?
I think this is going to be one that Jada stays away from. It's not in their wheelhouse. I mean, they went from a diecast company. They're a diecast company. They made all the diecast cars. That kind of transitioned. I'm not saying I don't think they would never do it. I just don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I mean, they are just now getting their feet wet in this 1/12 world.
Mm-hmm.
And then to add in dios or add in something else or play sets, I don't see it yet. And I did have a conversation with Mr. Wonderful, though. I think personally, this would be a huge miss if they didn't do the Mystery Machine.
That is interesting. Do you think it would be diecast?
No.
Now, I can't zoom in on this. But like I said, if you can see it, and I know it's a bad shot, you got the bookcase in the background, like that whole thing is just a nice backdrop. Aaron, on our next episode, we are having the Dio King join us. Do you think this is something that Mr. Duarte, Mr. Duarte Studios, would be interested in dabbling. Do you think that's his wheelhouse? You think if
I
Jada's
mean,
going to go the distance with this, that maybe that's the route he goes down?
let me. There's one thing that I could probably say about Duarte that I've learned is if there's enough will, there is a way. You know, if it's something that's that he likes doing, I think he'll do it. I just don't know. I mean, there's like if you did a Dio Scooby Doo, like what would you do? Like, would you just do like obviously you'd have to do like key moments in the show, you know, uh, like a
I don't know.
carnival
I don't know if you have to do
or
key moment. Like, I mean, so much of that background animation is just a recycled slide. I mean, something as simple as a room with a bookshelf is
Mhm.
probably fine, right?
Like I said, I mean, yes, but is that enough? Like, is it ever enough? Like, because you always want more. Like, I don't know. I think you would get a play set from Jada before you got a Dio set. If I had to guess.
Okay. Well, maybe in 2 weeks when he joins us, we'll have to ask him about that because he absolutely crushed it with the Street Fighter dios, which were also from Jada. Um, so I'm curious if that's something he's considering. So I don't know. We're doing waves of 3. How frequently do you think these are going to drop? Quarterly, biannually?
I think you're gonna do spring and well, okay, well, this is in July, so that's late summer. So probably late summer, maybe right before Christmas would be my guess.
And
So I mean,
based
at
off
this
of
rate, I mean, Street Fighter is doing almost 2 waves a year now.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know because now you got Street Fighter, Mega Man, and now Scooby Doo. Even though I haven't heard anything about them doing anything else from Mega Man. So
Yeah, so Mega Man seems to have cooled down, which is surprising because there's so many different versions of Mega Man that you could do. So you could always drop a new Mega Man with 2 different villains from 58 different games.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, Mega Man has seemed to cool down, and I think we see that as well a little bit. Mega Man was super hot early on, and now it's kind of
super not.
uh, it's kind of forgotten a little bit. Um, do you? I don't know. What do you expect the response to be though, dude? Like, what?
Well, the response on Scooby Doo or the response on
Yeah, on
I don't
Scooby
know.
Doo. I'm
Oh no,
because Stacy Hatch is in the chat.
I'll
She's
tell
a
you right.
diehard Scooby Doo fan. My wife's a diehard Scooby Doo fan. My wife looked at that and said, "Where the fuck is Scooby? I don't fucking want this until Scooby's there." Do you
Well,
think that's a similar response?
Matthew Matson put up there. I don't know if I can find it. I guess there was an issue with putting Scooby together. I can't find what he said something about it. Maybe he started. Oh, there it is. They were having difficulties with engineering on Scooby Doo. So if there was an issue and if you were already committed with getting the line out, to people's hands in July, the next best character is Shaggy. And like I said, am I upset that they put Shaggy out first? No. Would I have liked Scooby to be first? Sure. I mean, this is going to turn into what I think will be a big miss on a lot of people if they don't pull the trigger now. Because look at when the first wave of Street Fighter came out. They kind of like sprinkled in some targets and there's some other places got it. And then like it was like maybe like a month. Everyone had it at one time. And
Mhm.
now getting wave one of Street Fighter is almost hit and miss. I think like we can get Chung Li, but we can't get Ryu, or we can get Ryu and Ken, but we can't get Chung Li. Like the needle keeps moving. I think the way this is going to work with Scooby Doo, unless they overproduce it, which I don't think they will, they're going to make this run, and I don't know if you'll be able to get that first wave again. unless someone completely overordered it. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be like the next big thing, and then oh crap, I ordered like 90 cases and I still have 60 cases left.
Yeah, because I think my fear as a consumer, because one, I think this line is incredible. Jada has done amazing work with Street Fighter, with Mega Man. I think they've done amazing things. I'm not particularly a Scooby Doo guy, so this isn't for me, but I sincerely appreciate the articulation. The pictures look good, and the ripping off the mask thing is absolutely incredible and almost makes me want to buy it. And I kind of wish I was a Scooby Doo guy just for it's such a cool feature to
Oh yeah.
have.
I mean,
Um,
for that, I mean, you can use. I mean, I think you can pop and swap at least enough to put that on anything, on any figure, or at least
yeah,
doctored up enough that you could do it.
I don't know. I think it's a neat feature. And if I'm another toy company, maybe I'm Hasbro, right? Having that feature with like a Spider-Man or something where like half your mask is ripped off or something, I think that's really cool. And I think some other companies should definitely take note of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just geeking out over a simple minor fucking thing, but I think that is cool as hell, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
And
it's synonymous to Scooby Doo. Like when you think of Scooby Doo, obviously, I mean, the first two things you're thinking about is Shaggy and Scooby. But like when the show coming to an end, you do the big unveiling. Like you had to have that. Like if you didn't put that in there, shame on you for not doing it. But they did it, and they knew they had to do it.
all right, now I have to speculate. Okay, so
Like,
we all want a Scooby Doo because it's a Scooby Doo line, but we're gonna have other waves. What wave is gonna be the bummer wave? Is it gonna be Fred? What about when we get Daphne? Is is Articulated Ninja gonna review Daphne and be like, not enough junk in this?
You know he's gonna be going all in on this Velma and Daphne.
Like, I want to know what kind of Daphne are we getting? Are we getting generic 70s cartoon Daphne, or are we getting I don't even know if I want to call it modern because so many things have done so many things to Daphne, but you know, she's kind of more of an icon than Velma in some ways, but I don't know, is Fred going to be the dull line? Like is that the peg warmer line?
I don't think he'll I think he'll be the lead out of all the first four. I think Fred will be the least sold one. I don't think he'll be a peg warmer. But when you evaluate the numbers of all the heroes, of the initial heroes, he will do the least amount of sales. 5. There's 5 out. So, but Scooby will be the most sold, probably equally with Shaggy, because you got to have them both together.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it'll be Velma, Daphne, Fred at the end. But what will make Fred's wave strong is depending on what two villains he gets paired with.
Can I play evil toy company guy for a second?
Play away.
So, as evil toy company guy, I'm going to drop everybody, right? Everybody except Fred. And then I'm going to drop that mystery machine. And I'm going to be like, well, you can only get Fred with the mystery machine. But now you're like, well, I have everybody. I have to have Fred. I didn't necessarily fucking want him, but I have to have him now. But now you have to buy the mystery machine to get the Fred.
Well,
and then I'll release another Fred later.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. But here's the thing about the mystery machine. One, I don't think they're going to put it in a wave. Two, if they do it, are they going to make it 112? Because I mean, look at what we're getting right now. You have the Bandito, you have the Bread Van, you have the Roman Racer, you have the Vanguard, you have a lot. You got 112 vehicles. They're a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
First off, what price would you put it at? Obviously, if they're going to put it out, it will be an exclusive to either New York or San Diego. This is not going to be one of those like, hey, pre-order with everybody, unless Big Bad decides to drop their wallet on them and say, "Here you go, I want it all." So, I don't know. I think if they did it, I wouldn't be surprised. Of course, now we start speculating price, but I think it's going to be a con release if they did it.
I want to touch on one more thing.
I do like the idea though of forcing people to get it with Fred. I
Yeah.
really do think Fred is not going to be the hot seller.
But I want to touch on one more thing and then we'll move on from this, okay? Because you are hell-bent, you and Travis apparently are hell-bent on this mystery machine thing. But we have never seen anything like that from Jada before.
Well,
and Mega Man cooled off.
But prior to Street Fighter, we've never seen Jada do action figures. So I think this is saying that they're willing to go outside their norm a bit. And making the mystery machine isn't out of their norm. They do vehicles. They only do them in smaller die casts.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you're gonna make the most iconic vehicle to one of the most iconic shows to ever be created, you got to make one that people clam for. They gotta have it, and then you're gonna put it at a show that you can only get 500 of, and that's what they're gonna do. It may not be this year. If they're thinking about doing it, I think they're gonna maybe show a teaser at San Diego or New York, and then you'll see it in 2026 if they do it.
It's interesting. I'm very curious to see where this goes. And again, while it's not for me personally, I do support it. I am not shitting on it. I think it's cool as fuck. And I think the people that want it should get it. And I think if you do want it, I think you should support it because I want to see what happens next, right? Like I already get to see what happens with Street Fighter, right? And it's probably just going to kind of fizzle out here in the next year or so because they're going to run out of fucking characters. But
well, I mean, it depends on how far down the game line they go. Just like Mega Man, they could go. Well, they're on what, Mega Man 15? They can go anywhere they want with Street Fighter. Then you can do, Capcom, SNK. Like there's a whole world to that they can do. Whether they choose to do it or not, it's another story.
I don't know. Time will tell, and I'm curious to see how this plays out. I'm very interested in seeing who they drop next, and Aaron, if we get any spoilers about that, I'm really looking forward to hearing about that. Maybe maybe some exclusive we could drop on here, something like that. Aaron is obviously getting lectured that I am being too rowdy on the show.
I was talking to the wife. I heard you though.
Okay. No, I know. It's fine. I know you had to take care of business. But enough about Scooby-Doo, Aaron. There's another controversy going around, and that is this freaking dragon. I love all my Cabal members, but dear God, dude, I cannot open up Facebook. Hold on. Let me step back, Aaron. Actually, I have never in my life felt bad for Jeremy Gerard, right? That man is living the dream. He kind of created a job for himself. He gets to create lore for an amazing toy line. He gets to be the face of the brand. He gets to go to all these cons and talk to all these amazing people. And yeah, that's a lot of work, Aaron. It's a lot of work. It's going to make a man tired. Never have I felt bad for him. Today, I kind of felt bad for him because anytime I open up fucking Facebook, it is just a Cabal member going, I need to speak to Jeremy Gerard. Jeremy Gerard, where are our numbers? I need to see the numbers, Jeremy Gerard. I need to know what's happening with this fucking dragon. And if I were Jeremy Gerard, I would be like, you know what? We're fucking turning this shit off for a fucking week. I do not want to talk to any of you. You are driving me fucking insane. I am not Jeremy Gerard, and I know he wants this to succeed. The Four Horsemen want it to succeed because boy, if they drop some hotness.
Mhm.
But fuck, dude, I cannot. I cannot with the posts.
Well, I'm not in the cabal, not offered to be in the cabal, so this doesn't really phase me all that much.
Well, you
Nor do
just
I
join the cabal, Aaron. It's not a
why
fucking invite. You just fucking
why
go in there
no,
unless you're banned, like Laser Pants and Ninja.
I wanna be invited.
Nobody's gonna invite you.
Exactly, so I don't have to worry about it.
They don't even like me being there.
Good. So
It's
at
because
least
it's because I don't contribute.
even better. I wouldn't contribute anymore. I'm just there to read comments. So either way it goes, point of the matter is to your Jeremy Gerard part, I mean, that man owes these people nothing. He told them all when they did the video and showed off the dragon, like, look, this is going to be expensive. How expensive, we don't know, but it's going to be expensive. And that's when we started our, are what we think it's going to cost. I think we were saying somewhere between like 550, 600. I think that's like the average of what we said. At the end of the day, there's two types of people. The people are going to buy it and the people that aren't. Me personally, I love that thing. It is amazing. All like the stretch goals and all the stuff. Like I want it all, but I'm not dropping that. I'm not dropping that. That's a house payment.
It is a lot. Okay, so I think this is what's interesting about it, and correct me if I am wrong. But did they not break the dragon down into parts, right? So you have base offering dragon, and then there's unlock of wings, but those are extra. Unlock of this, but it fires extra.
Yeah, you get the fire. I think the fire effect is. I think it's part of it now, like the initial. But like the unlock is like the night that's like on fire. It's like an ember fire, and then something else. Like there's like 4 or 5 unlocks. Despite the unlocks, that's still. I mean, look, what that was. What 4?
Yeah, 450,
4?
500.
I mean,
Yeah,
even to
Sentinel
get
was 350.
no, don't get me wrong. I didn't pay $500 for my Galactus. Let's put that on Front Street right now. But I mean that's a lot. But I mean, almost $500 for something of that size. That's what 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall. Okay, there's a tad bit of justifying going on here at that price. I could pseudo say okay.
And
I love dragons.
I want to put it out there further. Yeah, because all you have are knights, dude. So a dragon is right up your alley. But I want to put this out there. We are certainly not shitting on the dragon. I think it is a beautiful piece. We're just merely talking about the logistics of it all. So, by the way, love the dragon. We both wish we could have a dragon. I think a lot of us wish we could have a dragon. This is what makes me sad, Aaron, the most is, the cabal is supported all around the world, internationally, just like Hella Dope, Aaron, just like Hella Dope. The 4 horsemen ship everywhere. But shipping one of those fucking dragons to the UK or Australia.
But I mean, they're gonna ship that from their warehouse though. So that's not gonna hurt as much as them taking a crate from their where it's being manufactured from to New Jersey and then shipping it back to the UK or wherever. That's going to ship directly out of their manufacturing hub area place.
And I want to put this up because I was very behind today. I considered reaching out to Ed because I know the clubhouse talked a lot about this last night, and I kind of consider bringing him in to talk about it, and Travis too, because Travis is one of those cabalers who's fired up about this. Travis wants to fucking know the fucking details because we all know Travis is fucking getting that dragon. So you and I are gonna have to go to Travis's house to play with his dragon. You bring your knights.
Yes,
I'll bring my skeletons. We will play with Travis's dragon. But Ed is saying $850 all in plus tax and shipping. This is a 3 foot dude. We know shipping. This is a 3 foot fucking dragon.
Just shipping. Take the tax out. Let's not even talk about the tax because the tax becomes irrelevant. Shipping alone on this all in, you're looking at almost $80 to ship it. And
yeah, that's
insane. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Well, because if it goes through UPS or FedEx, I think they use UPS. Somewhere between. If you're on the far West Coast, California, Washington, that far over there, you're probably honestly looking close to $90 to $100 to ship that thing, just on the distance from New Jersey.
No, they did offer a local pickup option, so I think that's a thing where one, you can either go there and pick it up, or if you're going to a show that they happen to be at, they do a lot of shows. You can just pick it up there, and I think that's helpful. You might have to wait a little bit longer.
If you think that they're going to carry however many dragons to a show for a pickup, crazy.
You don't think they're going to do that?
Hell, I wouldn't do it. Hell no. That's almost as worse as saying, "Oh, hey, I ordered 32 figures. Can you bring that to the Columbus Toy Show next weekend?"
And then they don't show up.
And then they don't show up.
They don't show up. They're like, "Oh man, my wife was sick. I'm so sorry. I'll catch you next year, right?"
Picking up from their pickup from their headquarters, sure, that's fine. I like that idea. That's a great idea to have. But if you're talking about taking these to shows, you're an idiot. I hope they're watching. You're an idiot if you do it.
Well, I'm not saying that's what they said. That was me assuming that's what they would be willing to do.
I'm assuming
Aaron, you don't think they're gonna have a few extra dragons to fucking sell at these fucking shows, dude?
No.
Why not bring a few more?
No.
They have die-hard fans, just like fucking Valaverse. Bobby can name a lot of his top fans. We can name a lot of our top buyers as well.
I can, but you're talking about the cost of almost 3 Vanguards to 1 dragon, and lugging that to Atlanta, lugging that up to wherever they're going. No, they're not going to do that.
All right. Well, it looks like Ed is saying that they're not offering show pickups, so I'm just speaking bullshit. Which is fine. I'm an ignorant human.
They're not stupid. They're not going to do that. If we were so gracious enough to have something awesome like that, I wouldn't do it. And if you suggested we do it, I'd slap the shit out of you. Let's take all this to the show. No.
Maurice
we'll meet up after the show.
Maurice and Ed are both saying that it is just their warehouse. So I don't know. Is a plane ticket cheaper than shipping? If you live in Pennsylvania or New York or fucking Maine,
I'm not taking a plane to New Jersey.
Dude, have you are obviously not in the cabal.
Ted, we're in Ohio. While to drive there to New Jersey is what, 7 hours?
Is it only 7 hours?
Yeah.
Do we have to get on 75?
No.
Okay.
No.
Lord,
you know where 75 is?
No, I don't know where the fuck 75 is. I know 71 goes one way and 70 goes the other. 270 goes around and 315 gets me downtown. That's all I need to fucking know, dude.
I mean, you're not wrong there. So
That's all I need to know.
I'll give you credit to that. You're not wrong.
All right, so
hold on. I like the Titans thing here. Where'd it go? There it is. the hella dope dragon with a couch and a giant canister reserve as accessories. Absolutely.
Like they make this big fat dragon.
Tree fitty. That's how much it's gonna cost.
And
$1,200. It comes with a 6-pack.
Our dumbasses would order a ton of them, and then we wouldn't sell.
Yep, sure would.
Oh man,
okay, I'd open all them bitches.
Well, did you look at the figure unlocks? Because there's that. I don't know if it's a dragon rider, dragon fighter. This dude decked out in dragon fucking armor. That fella looks badass as fuck. They released a skeleton that looks badass as fuck as well. I don't know. This is Ed, correct me if I'm wrong. Travis, you can as well. Somebody in the chat, correct me. This says Dragon of the West, I believe.
There are 4.
So
they're doing 4 variations of this.
Okay.
This is why you should watch their videos that they do when they announce this.
I can barely keep up with me.
I know. If they are to do the other 3, they are not going to be as large as this one, as Beathir.
I knew that, actually. I knew that. You don't think they're going to do a re-release? They make this giant-ass mold. You don't think they're going to do another one ever?
No, they're going to do 5. Pretty sure that 4. I think it's 5. And there you go. So 5. The Pillars of Mythos. Yeah. So they already would have the mold to do it, but unless Jeremy Gerard is saying let's renege what he initially said, the other dragons will not be as big as Beathir. It'll be a little smaller.
Okay. Thank you, chat, for correcting my ignorance. You all know me. I'm just a dumbass motherfucker who likes what I like.
Now, so while you were talking, I was doing some math.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure they use, because I find things hilarious, right? When we started Hella Dope almost 3 years ago, I said things, and like I watched said places do the things that I had said, like 10% deposits or $1 deposit. People have done that. And it just so happened the last time we were talking about the Horsemen and this conversation, like they should do an installment. And they did it.
Mm-hmm. I do remember you saying that before they did it.
I know, because
you called that.
I did. So if you can get approved for an installment for a year, for 12 months, and I think that's the longest installment that you can do, I guesstimated $900. That's only $75 a month for a year. That's not horrible when you break it down that way in a sense of monthly payments.
Yeah.
But one, you have to get approved for the installment plan, because they don't approve just everybody. Or if you have a credit card that has, I think like my American Express card, I can do what's called a pay it later plan. So I don't know. I mean, that makes that pill a little easier to swallow for those who would be interested in having it and paying it in smaller increments and not just blowing the $800-900 like on the get-go.
Mr. and Mrs. Screamer want you to do Steiner math on the dragon.
I can't even Steiner math. I'd have to work on that one. But this is legit math. This is real math though. Yeah, many guys on the West Coast $1,000 to $1,200. But I mean, still, like I said, even at that, even if you said $1,200, you break it down over 12 months on an installment plan over a year. That's $120 a month.
Now, Ed knows his shit about this. Ed, Aaron's talking about breaking down these payments. That shipping cannot be broken down, right? Like that shipping you have to pay.
It's all built into the price. So if your total is
Really?
$1,200 including shipping, they take
Okay.
that and they separate it into monthly payments.
Really?
Yes.
That's wild.
Why don't you just bring Ed in here to have this discussion?
Because we're about done talking about the fucking dragon at this point.
Jesus Lord. But yes, it is possible. But like I say, I mean, most people who have credit cards, they offer the same thing. American Express, Chase, I don't think Discover does it. If they do, I've never used it. So, there's options. There's options for those that are interested that can get, if you can get approved for it, there's ways to do it.
Boy, dragon. Well, Aaron, you're about to hate me because there are like 41 starred chats.
I saw, trust me. Mr. Wonderful, 24-month payments for the dragon. We gotta talk about this, man. I don't need that base. I need all the goodies. I need all the goodies and all the baddies.
Well, yeah. So is he talking about all in? It comes with the unlocks and everything.
No, he's saying he'll buy it, but you pay him in 24-month payments, but you only get the dragon. He gets everything else.
Always looking to make a buck.
Travis, you should consider this as a birthday gift to me, sir, for all that bubble wrap that we've sent you in 3 years. That bubble wrap is not cheap, sir. Just saying.
It is not.
It keeps going up too, dude.
Oh my god, it keeps going up. When we started this, it was $18 for a big ass fucking roll, and now it's like $30 something, dude.
Jesus,
yeah, dude. Ignorant. Crazy. Because I'm a bubble wrap snob. Some of it feels right, and some of it doesn't. Some of it doesn't wrap around a figure well, or it wraps it too much. You can't close a fucking box. Duck brand bubble wrap all the way, but fuck, dude, that price went up.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Anywho, let's see what the chat's all about. I know a lot of it was about Scooby-Doo, so
yeah, there was a little bit about Scooby-Doo in there.
Maurice, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Tristan Screamer says Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. was one of the most geektacular shows ever made. I 100% agree. Titan says, dang it, Jada, didn't know I needed Scooby-Doo action figures until the line. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. And like I said, they can't do wrong right now. Everything that they've done, I mean, Mega Man can be on the fine line because they only did the 2 waves, but even those were still cool. Kaiju says, all I want is Velma. I might dip in enough for Scooby and Shaggy too. I like the monsters, and these figures look awesome. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, Kaiju. It's a little. All he wants is Velma.
Hey, I mean, we all know that Velma's the true hot one here. Okay, Daphne's the eye candy. Velma's is the freak that comes out at night.
No, I think it's the other way around.
No.
Okay.
No, Daphne's the eye candy. Velma's the one that you take your mom home to, but she does all the cool stuff that Daphne won't do. Anywho, moving on.
Moving on. Is your wife still watching? Is your mother-in-law watching?
No, they're gone. They're doing stuff. But what I was getting to is, I mean, you're guaranteed 10 villains and 5 regular characters. Now, I think we're gonna get to it here in a minute. But they were asking about like Scrappy and all that. I don't know how far down the Scooby-Doo line they're going to go. I mean, Scrappy-Doo is a possibility in my eyes, but then you have like the other Doo family. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where they go. But I mean, you're definitely getting 5 of the 5 Mystery Inc. characters and then 10 villains, no matter what. Marie says Scooby has to be the next wave. They already showed him. Yes, it is 100% confirmed by Jada that Scooby-Doo is going to be the hero of Wave 2, unannounced what the 2 villains will be. And I'm sure we'll get that information as we get closer to pre-order release date. Well, who do you have in mind? Who would you like to see the villains with Scooby Doo? Maybe I should say that for a video.
You should, because I can't name a single fucking one of them. So
Comment engagement.
comment below who you would like to see, and Aaron will make a video of it.
I will. Titan, yeah, he says, will there be a Scrappy? I don't know. They didn't say no, and they didn't say yes. I think Scrappy Doo's on like that fine line of where they could go with this. But like I said, we'll see.
Matthew Matson is going to town in the chat right now. He knows his Scooby-Doo villains.
Who, me?
No, Matthew Matson. That's my favorite one right there.
Yeah. Space Kook. I love Space Kook. Speaking of Matthew, it says there. Oh yeah, I did this one. James Lucas is here with us. What's up, man? How's it going?
Hello, friend.
Matthew says Jada's killing it with Street Fighter, Mega Man, Edge Runners, food mascots. They just did. I think they did Cyberpunk. They're doing everything right now. Like who's gonna stop them?
Should have gotten that fucking Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god, dude! If they would have got Mortal Kombat, it'd have been over.
Dude, what kind of fucked up timeline are we in? Right, we're in the timeline that did not get Jada Toys getting fucking Mortal Kombat. Are we in the worst timeline ever?
It's possible. It's very possible. But man, that hurts. The Titan says Dio pieces would be great, but these are going to be the misery machine on my shelf. Those are going with the misery machine.
The misery machine. I like that. That's what I'm gonna start calling my car.
It says just give us the mystery machine. 13 Princes. They showed off some robot masters from Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3. I mean, that's good. Hopefully, I hope the line's not dead, but I mean, they haven't done anything.
Yeah, it's been real quiet.
Woodman, Cutman, and whatever the other one was. I don't remember what it was. It says can't have Shaggy without Scoobs and can't have Scoobs without Shaggy. I mean, you're right, but I mean, that's how you get everybody in. Daredevil Dave, how's it going, man? He says, evening, gentlemen. Sorry, late as usual. Nope, you're good, man. Maurice goes in and says, I like that they have a separate mask piece and an unmasked head instead of the partially masked head.
It is sincerely the best feature of those villains, and I really think it's brilliant. I think it's a nice touch to the line, and I think it adds a lot of value when you're obviously getting more villains than you are obviously the gang. So I think that just kind of helps weigh it down a little bit.
Right. Titan says Velma will be the thickie of the line. Yeah. I 100% agree. Cobb Webb says, what's up? How's it going, Cobb?
What's up, friend?
Titan says Fred was the only one with a driver's license, so kind of makes sense. Ed says they'll put Fred with some really desired villains. I mean, you're gonna have to. You have. I mean, if you don't,
Space Kook. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You don't watch Scooby Doo all like that, so of course you don't know who Space Kook is.
I don't.
HGC says I see Ninja as a Velma guy. No, that's 100% confirmed. I'll confirm that for you.
I just want to have Ninja pop in right now and be like, "Hey, yo, let me clear the air."
Nah, that's a lie. It's true. I bet you it is. 13th Prince. They need to complete the whole gang. I got the Ramen Toys bread van waiting to be converted.
That's smart. If you're not going to get the real thing, or you at least have to wait 3 to 5 years, Ace has a bread van. Yeah, I mean, new use for it.
You're going to get the whole game, but you're probably looking, what, in the next... If they did 2 waves a year, so it's 25. Well, if they don't put a second wave out this year, so you're looking at wave 1 in 25, 2 waves in 26, and 2 waves in 27.
Mhm.
And that's just to get all 5 of them together.
Mm.
So I could be wrong. They could do it sooner, but I mean, you're looking at almost 2 years. Justin Booth says Velma and Daphne should be released as a 2-pack. But then you would have no villains.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Rip each other's clothes off?
No. Ed says the Mystery Machine is a real simple van design, so it's definitely in Jada's wheelhouse. I mean, yeah, but you're talking a 1/12 van, which they have yet to do. They've never done a 1/12 vehicle. To my knowledge, I could be wrong, but I don't think they've done.
Yeah. Time will tell on this one.
Cobb says give Fred a soft goods neckerchief.
No, so that's the duplicate that you sell, right? You sell Fred with the van, and then later you sell soft goods Fred.
Oh, yeah, that would sound about right.
Yeah.
Duarte Studios says it smells like Teen Spirit and hate in here.
Oh.
Hate.
We're getting 2 weeks away from Mr. Duarte, Mr. Studios, Duarte coming and joining us for what is that? His third visit, Aaron? His third visit. Every time he comes, he drops some fucking heat and knowledge on us.
Indeed.
So we're excited for his visit in the next 2 weeks.
Robert says I was out on that dragon due to space. I said that before the price was dropped.
He did. I saw it.
Indeed.
I was there. I got you, Robert.
Hopkins says dragon is such eye candy, but yeah, that's a price. Man. Yeah, you're talking like almost a G.
Dude, you know how many Caballers are planning to carpool to go to this warehouse, right? There's a guy out there in fucking Nevada, and he's like, hey, I'm going to start driving, and I got a van. I'm going to pick us all up, okay? And you all just chip in. Dude, the fucking Caballers are going to fucking carpool to this fucking warehouse pickup. Quote me on that. That is happening.
Probably. Lunchbox says hella dope, but not for me. Jeff Morris, cheers. Only love, not hate, except for the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. I agree with you, man. Fuck the Yankees.
Yeah, me too. Sure, why not?
It says swing set is separate. Fire and the headset is separate. Oh, the wing set is separate. Fire and the headset set is also separate.
You know, I just randomly started that, but then I was kind of like, this fucking dragons come with the swing set too.
I mean, that would be an instant buy then.
I was kind of sold on it for a second. I was like, oh, it's separate. God damn it! Got to get those unlocks.
Damn it. What we got? Jason DeMello, Dragon is too pricey for me. Thor, as a collector, the tough part is knowing when to say no. The shipping and accessory cost is out of my range. I hear you.
I feel it, friend. I'm not getting a dragon. I would love a dragon, but Robert's right. No space.
Oh, I'd make space. I'd make space for it. But
it's all half off screen. I'll make space, motherfucker.
I'm making space right now, damn it.
I'll make space, damn it. I'll kick my wife and my kids out. I'll make space.
Yeah.
I'll get out of the shot. I'll make space.
The next show will just be the dragon sitting here running the show.
The fat dragon with the steel reserve on the couch.
Yeah, absolutely. HEC says the add-ons don't really jump out at me. Translucent Knight and Dragon Knight, not feeling them. I like the Legion Builder better that just came out. The naked skeletons are the easy pass.
I am surprised from this reaction. So, our commenters, and I know this is a sample size portion of what the fucking Cabal and Four Horsemen lovers are. I'm just really surprised by this because I'm just so used to seeing comments of gentlemen our age just ejaculating in their pants over this fucking dragon. To the point where they do not give a fuck about the price, and they will carpool from Nevada and bring all their fucking friends.
Well,
And all their friends are going to pick up their dragons and ejaculate all the way fucking back.
I mean, when they showed it,
when they
showed it off, I'm like, oh my god! Like they talked about it for years. For years, it was like, oh yeah, you guys want a dragon? You guys want a dragon? we hear you. We're not gonna do it. We're not doing a goddamn dragon. And then they show it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a fucking. You did it. It's there. I'm looking at it on my. But then, like I said, they started talking about it. It's 3 feet and all this stuff. Like, this is gonna be expensive as shit.
Look, I'm not saying they're wrong about the price. I think it's a fair price, to be perfectly honest. It is a big motherfucker. It looks fucking beautiful. I have no gripes with the fucking price. Can the average American in 2025 afford that?
Shit, the average American in 2020 couldn't have found it. The average American in 2015
they were getting that fucking COVID fucking money for staying the fuck home while I was going to fucking work 12 hours a day.
I was there too. And I'm still getting that check. What did I use that check to buy? I really don't fucking know.
Oh, fucking remember, dude. Who knows?
Probably some Marvel Legends. Anywho, moving forward. Hopkins says would be horrible but funny if they accidentally shipped 2, then asked for one back. But they do use Shopify. It wouldn't surprise me.
I see Jeremy Gerard at the helm. Okay, he is up there and he is commanding, and he says, "Don't you dare put 2 in that fucking box." It'll be fine.
And I swear to God, Daphne is eye candy, but doesn't put out in the back of a mystery machine like Velma. I mean, yeah, that's true. Stacy says, "Don't ever tell Robert that he's right. He'll start thinking that he's right, and he's wrong."
Robert is usually wrong. I do watch his videos. Jesus. Love you, Robert.
Dave Orkin, wife and I already made our purchase. Oh yeah.
Well, they can carpool together.
The Titan says carpooling from Nevada makes sense. Instead of $200 in shipping, they only spend $500 in gas.
Yeah, but you're picking up like 5 fucking dudes, 5 big hairy ass motherfuckers, and you all sing fucking Viking songs the whole way there.
You're not
right?
making this any better, dude. Just stop. Put the
It's like ice. A mini Legion's Con in a van.
Put the Bud Ice down. Switch to water. Jesus Lord. All right. Anywho, that's the chat.
That's the chat.
Let's talk about the toy show.
Talk about the toy show. So, Aaron, this Sunday we're going to a toy show that once again we are not prepared for.
Never prepared for.
So this will be our 4th showing at the Columbus Toy and Game Show. Is that right?
Yes. No.
Yeah, 4. No?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
yeah,
yes. 4 August, then 2
So we did 2 in March, 1 in August. So this would be our 4th. So we are actually our 3rd year in a row doing this.
Indeed.
Holy crap, dude. We have not gotten any better at this.
No.
So this is thank you, chat.
Anywho,
this is our 4th time going to the Columbus Toy and Game Show. What are you feeling about this? Is usually a pretty big show for us. This is usually what makes a month. So
I mean, as long as we don't come across any bank issues trying to charge these invoices that we're trying to pay, we should have everything this week. So we should be. I mean, I always like going no matter what, whether we have a good time, like we do have a good outing or not. I mean, just being there is cool. You meet a lot of good people. They serve beer there, Ted. Remember, they serve beer.
Don't tell me that.
I did tell you that. I just told you that.
Don't. I'll forget.
Ted, they don't
Tell
sell.
me that.
They sell brats and chips.
Yeah, they do. And
Okay.
this is the foundation of the poop line. So let me tell you, friends, if you got to take a shit at a toy show, now is the time to start lining up.
Right.
It's gonna be a long line. Get in now.
Oh man. Yeah. But no, I looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to packing all this shit up and lugging it in my car.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could easily, rent a van, but why? I don't have that much stuff. You have a
lot more stuff now than what you normally do.
I mean, I have more stuff than normal, yes, but I still don't have a lot in comparison.
Yeah.
Like if we had to combine, put our stuff that we have next to each other, yours is like probably double mine. I got a lot of stuff,
yeah. Thankfully, it gets a little bit lighter every single day. So,
yes.
But I don't know. This is, with the exception of PowerCon, this is my favorite show.
It's one day. It's a long day.
It is a long day.
It's fun. You yeah.
So I
I
think when we look at the show we did in the mall, Black Friday weekend, and we absolutely love Richie. We missed out on the opportunity to do his show last weekend. But I hear it was incredible, and I'm sorry we were not a part of that. But for the most part, like locally here in Columbus, this is a big deal. So it goes this and then Xenia, like in 2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
Xenia's huge.
Xenia, Marysville, Canton. Maybe I got those two backwards. It's like we're on that run of toy shows now, starting pretty much now.
So whenever we're in line waiting for our wristbands to get in and go set up, there's just a bunch of old school toy collector fellas, setting up their booths, and all of them are just kind of nudging each other like, y'all excited for Xenia next week?
No. Still haven't gone to Xenia.
We still have not gone to Xenia. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm looking forward to it. I do not have the blue mule back either. I should probably ask for that. I should probably get my blue mule back. But I don't know, based off of where the world is and what we have, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you compared to previous years?
I'm never excited until the day it happens. Because like I said, this particular week is going to be a rough week. Well, the next 2 weeks technically going to be a rough week. I start PTO, but I got so much stuff, the toy show to get ready for. All the packing's got to get done. I got to make sure, all the stuff that we're waiting on shows up. Get that shipped out before the show. You know, Friday's a big day. By the way, I'll say that for later.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I love going to the show. It's always done well for us. I think mainly because we have like prime real estate when it comes to like where we're located for the show. Um, so that always does well for us. But we'll see what happens. You know. Yes. Hashtag Blue Mule.
Well, why is Friday a big day? Aaron, we're not doing the show next week because of this toy show. So we are not going live next week. After so many years, we have learned that we are fucking old and we should not do this. And we're going to give ourselves a break. Why is Friday a big deal? I don't know
My
anything about Friday.
family wants to take me out to Texas Roadhouse and eat steaks, and I can drink margaritas.
Margaritas, huh? Why would your family do such a thing? That's so odd.
Because they love me and for providing a home, electricity, and water and things for them. They say, we're going to give you steak. And I said,
Just
damn it, you're right.
I just feel like the only reason to do that would be for like a holiday or something. So you must be really special to get that kind of treatment for it not being a holiday of some sort.
Have you met me? I am a goddamn holiday.
Walking fucking holiday.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yes. No, I guess it's my birthday. Birthday's on Friday. I've been trying to avoid it. But since we're on the subject, so I was gonna wait till we were starting to promote our stuff. For those who have not figured out yet, we still are running free shipping on all 4 Horseman goodies. So if you still are looking for some cosmics that are in stock right now, free shipping. You want some of them Necronomicuses, free shipping. If you want some skeletons, free shipping until Friday. And on Friday, on that day, if I get it all done, I'm still tweaking some stuff. There may be some special items in the merch section of the website. You just have to wait till Friday to figure out what it is. Travis, I'm pretty sure I just said this, dude. Did you not listen to the show? Just rewatch it.
Just rewatch the show, Travis, from the beginning. Just started from the beginning, actually.
When you get to this part where we talked about it, you'll know.
We actually said it in the first 30 seconds from when we went live. So between the time this show started and 30 seconds, we actually explained it in immense detail.
So much detail.
Immense.
Matthew, when's your birthday, man? Maybe we're birthday twins.
I like that we were just sitting here waiting for him to respond. Be like, it's on Wednesday. Be like, yeah, dude. You're just waiting.
I hate you. Hey, on my calendar upstairs, my wife, because I put like my sister's birthday, I put my brother's birthday, and then she's like, "Well, why didn't you put your birthday on the calendar?" So I put not my birthday on my calendar. I mean, it's no celebrating my because like she was like we were talking about like what we're gonna do. She's like, I got you stuff. I'm like, I don't want anything. Like I don't want to do shit for my birthday. Like I take you to dinner. I'm like, well, sure, we can go to dinner, but like, don't go spending money that we don't currently have anyway to buy me shit for my birthday. Yeah, not worth it.
Well, I don't know. I know.
Ooh,
You mentioned it, and we're not going to dwell on it, but like, you it's not just that it's your birthday, you share birthday week with your siblings, so I know that's a trickier time, going through it.
What's happening?
Yeah. So, I don't know. We're taking a Sunday off, even though we're working our asses off.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. I hope you really enjoy that fucking steak with your fucking family, dude.
I do
steak
too.
and a beer and just take a fucking moment and just appreciate it what it is and be thankful that you have a fucking family that gives two fucks. You know?
Yeah.
Some of us don't have that, Aaron.
Yeah,
Some
I
of
mean,
us don't have that. I mean, I do, but some of us don't.
I mean, it's gonna be rough. It's hard celebrating a birthday because, like, my brother's birthday is the day before mine. So my sister's
Yes.
the first, my brother's the 13th, and I'm the 14th. So to be able to not celebrate this with him, it's gonna be hard. And obviously, next weekend we're having the funeral. We have It's a whole military thing, and we didn't want to have it in the middle of the winter.
Mhm.
So we're doing that next weekend or the following weekend, I should say. So, like, the next 2 weeks are gonna be rough. But we're gonna get through it, and it'll be a good time. But
Yeah. Well, on that note, I know there's not a lot in the chat. So chat, if you do have something to say, now is the time. But Aaron, let's just kind of scroll through what we have started. I know it is not a lot. It never is at the end, but
no. Titan says now that we're back to Ted's comment in public bathrooms.
just
You know,
just wait until 2 weeks from now. I got some poop line stories for you, friends.
dude, it's bad. It is bad. Like,
It's
I think the one time I went, like there's a line, and like, well, are you guys? Like, I gotta pee. What are you doing? Like, oh no, we're just waiting to use the stall. I'm like, Jesus Lord, there's like 8 of y'all. What the hell?
10 a.m. Some of them are literally eating hot dogs.
Hey, I mean, those brats are good though, man. I'm sorry, those are delicious.
Eating a hot dog while you're in line to take a fucking shit.
Well, I
My
mean, you gotta
guys,
eat.
come on.
Can't go out without eating. Hashtag Blue Mule. HGC, Hella Dope Toys Con Bathroom Side Quest starring Ted Darklaw.
I'm gonna live stream it. I've decided. I'm gonna Instagram live stream it. I'm gonna fucking show you all.
It's a thing, I swear. And then thank you all for the well wishes. It's not till Friday, so you can repeat this later in life. Thank you. Daredevil David, we know it's your damn birthday. It's also my dad's. He would have been 85. Well, hey man, happy birthday to your dad, man. May he rest in peace. Trust a Screamer, I never tell anyone my birthday, dude. So at my place of employment, and Ted can back this story up, even though he's no longer there. Every month, they send like anniversary and birthday cards. It's kind of like their thing. So last month, I got a card for my 5 years. I've been working for this company that I'm with for 5 years. And they go like, "Oh yeah, congratulations!" Even though I still haven't got my thing, it's sitting in the office. They haven't given it to me yet. Anyway, they're like, "Hey," everyone signs the card because like it's just a cool thing to do. Then they go, "Aaron, when's your birthday?" Like, I don't have a birthday. Yeah, there's a card in our little like crew area that has my birthday card sitting there. I'm like, you guys just signed it. How do you not know when my birthday is? Like, just flip the card over and it tells you. But I don't like talking about it. Like, I mean, like when like 18 to 30 was cool. Those years were fun. And then, I retired it out. Like, I'm tired. Like, I don't celebrate my birthday. There's no reason to anymore. There's nothing exciting about turning 42. Like, oh yeah, I'm 42. Yay. Now 50, maybe we do something big. Maybe. Unless, I'm like in a wheelchair or broken or something. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like talking about my birthday. It's not exciting anymore. And I gotta sit in the DMV and renew my tags. It's just boring. Even though I should have done that online. I should have just done that. Remember that for next time. Travis, you should totally get me an autograph as a birthday gift that I'm not celebrating. But you should do that. Afflicted Studios. Hello, dope friends. Well, hello, Afflicted Studios. The Titan. No, do not. Dream your public bathroom journey. No, we're talking about it.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna document the poop line,
No, it's
guys.
definitely
It'll be,
happening.
I'm gonna interview gentlemen while they're taking a poop. I'm gonna go into the stall next to them and be like, "Sir, why did you choose today?"
Why
And
did
this
you choose this
place,
particular stall? Are you fancy to this one opposed to the other one that I'm in? And then because I'm in this one that you chose this one? Oh my lord. Miss Allison Troy, hello, good to see you. During over there, yes, no problem, man. I try. Yeah, I mean, we saw Ted die. Oh, he didn't die, but he should have died in action farce. You know, I'm just saying. And
out
then,
of context, friend. Dear God,
no, it's not out of
saw
context.
Ted die. He should have fucking died.
He should have. But I'm gonna talk to. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to.
Talk to Quentin about that.
It's like, you know what? Just go ahead and just take him out.
Yeah, just kill him off.
Set me up for the ultimate heel turn. Terrence next toy says he's turning 51. Look, happy birthday.
He does not look 51 for the record.
And enjoy your birthday and enjoy all 51 years of life. Matthew, 42 is a special year. It's the secret of life, the universe, and everything. But what is the question? Wait, what? There's a question? I'm confused. SCS Dog, aloha all late to the stream. Been a rough week. Just glad to be around and kicking. Much love to the community. Hey man, welcome. Hope you're doing well. You can always join the replay squad. You know, we talked about things.
We talked about a lot of shit tonight.
We did. Honestly, we really did.
We had a good conversation, I think.
I thought
it was
so.
very productive, aside from my Saratoga-ness.
Hey Ted, did you know that we can get cheap viewers on Streambo?
No, I did not, but that would really help the problem, because what I've been doing is buying expensive viewers from that other place.
Bow Streams?
Yeah, Bow Streams. Yeah. Oh man, I've been doing this all kinds of wrong.
Terrence, anybody want to buy me a dragon for my birthday? I'm trying to get one for my birthday. Guys. Okay, let me get one first, Travis.
Killing it, Travis. Like, I bought 4.
I have 13 coming my way, but I will sell all of them. But you get the dragon only. Oh damn it! I want all the pieces. Damn it!
Is that it for the chat?
That's all for the chat.
Well, Aaron, this is the saddest time of the week, because now it is time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up, B. So, Aaron, my friend, we've had a wonderful show. We've talked about Scooby-Doos and dragons and toy shows and your birthday and how I shouldn't drink on stream.
Hold on. Ted, I feel as last week we did not get this opportunity that you need to.
I don't have anything to fucking show. So what I will say is, because this is right next to me, if you missed Figure Fight Club this past Friday, we at Hello Dope Toys gave away a Street Fighter DJ. And while you can no longer win this yourself, 1, we appreciate Figure Fight Club for the opportunity, but 2, you can go to hellodopetoys.com right now. Buy a DJ or buy a fucking Mega Man. We've been talking about Jada Toys all fucking night. Why would you not want to immortalize this? As Aaron said, the older figures are impossible to find now. It is only a matter of time before you can no longer... I'm talking to you. Before you can no longer fucking find this DJ. Go to hellodopetoys.com right now. And lastly, there are 2 sets of Hellodope crates left. Only 2 sets. They're never going to be made ever again. This is it. That's it.
Please.
That's it. After that, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear your whining. I don't want to hear you crying. I wish I got some Billy Joe Prince. You know what? They've fucking been there. They've fucking been there forever. And now there's only 2 sets left. 2 sets left. Is one of them going to be yours? Maybe.
Anyway,
I don't fucking know.
moving
Go to the
on,
website.
sir.
Okay. Aaron, what would you like to promote?
Anyway, don't forget 4 Horsemen, free shipping until Friday the 14th, the day that I have been birthed into this world. Stay tuned on the same day, unless I completely get sidetracked, to the merch section. There are going to be some things going up. I can't tell you what it is because it's special, but there are going to be some special merches going up. It'll probably be permanent. It might be for a week. I don't know. I haven't got that far. Also, Scooby-Doo. We talked a lot of Scooby-Doo. If you like Scooby-Doo, interested in Scooby-Doo, want to keep supporting the boys and Jada Toys, get up in there. Pre-order those Jada figures. Also, to answer questions from earlier, yes, Necronomicon is on the way. Yes, Action Force is still on the way. Yes, something else is on the way. Murder She Wrote. And yes, and maybe, and I'll get back to you. Check your email. That's it. We love you.
Okay. That's all you got.
See you guys in 2 weeks with Duarte Studios, because we're gonna he's gonna show off some cool stuff. I like it personally. You might like it too.
Do you like it?
I right here, me, Aaron, aka the Black Knight, that guy over there, boom, Ted Darklaw. We are Hella Dope Toys. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Peace.